Y'all? Yeah, I come to you once again early in the morning, late at night, however you want to look at it. Um, and I'm once again, as I'm sitting here, just scrolling through social media, uh, I had the news playing in the background, and what came across the news is well, I've been hearing about this news pretty much all day. How first of all, the situation with Tyre Nichols in Memphis, Tennessee, the death of Tyre Nichols. So they say at this point the suspected murder. Uh, because today I found out that they had actually had arrested the five police officers that had killed Tyre, that are accused of killing Tyre. Um, you know, as I listened to some of the media speak on it, it's kind of like a little bit. I don't know if it's just me thinking this, but I believe it's a little bit different than what it typically is. If it was a situation where uh, it happened to be five white officers killing Tyree, this black man. Uh, I guess when I really found, as soon as I found out that the officers who killed him were black, I knew that the way that it was going to unfold was going to be somewhat different. The first part about it is the I guess in from prior I'm sorry I'm saying so much from prior instances of seeing such killings by police. Generally, there's a slow drag and a slow walk where the media says, "Well, we got to wait till all the details come out. We don't know what happened." But even before a video has come out of what actually happened, were released to the public or being seen by the public, these officers are already arrested. So now that the announcement that the video is going to be coming out later today, later this evening, tonight, uh, of the killing, and it would happen on a Friday. I always it always seems, well, I shouldn't say always, but oftentimes these type of things do happen on a Friday. I guess in the situation, if your ass goes out and causes a whole bunch of ruckus, you pretty much gonna be in jail for the entire weekend. Uh, so um, my thing about that part is that they keep on talking about how all these police stations all around the country are preparing for unrest. And in my mind, I should say, and in my mind, I have to ask, why would they be preparing for unrest? One thing, it's not a situation where the police where they're wanting the particular officers that are accused of killing him to be arrested. The officers are already arrested. Uh, and they already know that they can't play that it's not going to be a situation where it'll be a racial so-called a racial situation, because I heard this one Memphis official talking about what he say. He said this is not a I don't know if he said it's a race thing or a black thing or whatever. It's a blue thing. So you eliminate the fact that that they're waiting for an arrest. So you get that off the table. The cops have been arrested and they're going to be facing trial for murder. You can eliminate the fact that I guess there'll be no need to. Well, let's see, and that is once again that brings about the irony of an organization called Black Lives Matter. There won't be any Black Lives Matter protests out there because hey, it was black on black per se. So I got to wonder, what unrest are they expecting? And then you hear some of the commentary from some of the hey, I'm called like what I see on the media. You see these white officials talking about how the poor, how so it's such a terrible thing that happened. I'm disgusted and all this type. The energy, once again, that type of energy is not frequently seen when it's a situation where it's a black person killed by a non-black officer. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. I know I'm gonna tell you like this, just like the George Floyd tape, pretty much any tape. I think I might have saw Philando Castile, but Alton Sterling. I think that Alton Sterling was down in Louisiana when they killed him about those supposedly over some bootleg DVDs or something like that. That's when I saw that man get shot. And I saw his eyes pop out. I guess pretty much I don't know because I've never been near death or well I don't know if I've never been death. I've never died per se. It's kind of like I see the man's last expression before he died. I don't get off. Well, I don't know if it's a situation where I can say you get off on. I don't enjoy. I don't get nothing out of except for anger, cause the type of anger that makes you that will make you want to do something by watching these type of violent videos. So once again, I don't know what unrest they're preparing for. What, why would you go out? What is the purpose of the protest for? Why would we already know the troubled relationship that the black male or the black people have with the police force. Uh, and I guess you could, it's for some parts that may be self-inflicted, but in a lot of frequently, it's not necessarily have anything to do with anything that uh, a black person has done per se to deserve violent treatment or facing death. So y'all can watch y'all when that video comes out tomorrow. What up? When that video comes out tomorrow, I'm not gonna be watching it. And I most surely hope, but I know people, people got the look at me syndrome going on. They want to be able to say, well, put it on their timeline. I guess, get it. I didn't say get attention, but I guess make people aware of pretty much news that's been going on all across this country. Man, I'm not gonna watch that shit. Let me make sure I can see my name. Oh, United Zone. What up there? What up there, fam? I'm not gonna watch that shit, man. I don't want to. It's a way of self-inflicting post-traumatic disorder upon yourself. I don't know if that's triggering yourself. I mean, it's pretty much a situation where unless you're ready to crash out on life, you're helpless about. They holler about the civil unrest situation. What are, are they expecting the black folks to go tearing up shit or whatever? I'm sure they are. But in my mind, if any black person goes about, the rioting and the tearing and the looting and all that shit, man, y'all niggas just wanted something. Y'all, it wasn't a situation where y'all feel as if it's unjust. Y'all must be heard cause it's been an injustice. The niggas is being arrested, and they gonna get the utmost of nigga treatment. That blue suit is not gonna protect their black ass from what they about to get, especially when the video comes out. Cause I mean, I've read quotes from people who say they beat the poor Tyre like a pinata. Said the man was calling for mama. My pride wants to say if I have a situation like that, and I don't want to holler, even though my heart will be wondering, will be thinking about my mama and my family, just about anybody that I'm close to and that I love. But I don't want to be the one out there. I don't know, and I guess that's pride. I don't want to think of myself out there hollering for mama and begging for mercy from folks I can clearly see have no mercy for me. So I ain't want to stay on here long. I just had that. It just compelled me because before this really unfolds later on today and throughout the weekend, and the video comes out, This is my opinion. You can have your opinion. You can believe what you want to believe, but in my mind, if y'all want to, if there's a situation where people going out and want to cause civil unrest and have and do all this type of shit like that, man, y'all, in my mind, y'all clowns and y'all have self interest. It won't have nothing to do with Tyre Nichols. It'll have something to do with how you feel about proving yourself or catering to your own personal desires and greed. I guess by way of looting, or maybe just causing feeding your anarchist fantasies of just crashing the system. Because any other time, it's much anti-black racism. Some people don't believe it's such a thing that it even exists anymore. It's just not the same anymore. But that racism out here. So as many times as it is for you to for niggas to buck up over racism, don't let this be the reason now. Cause this all nigga, this all black. And they want to see whether they're waiting to see whether we're going to be a hypocrite. The black folks, the Negro folks, the African American folks, the nigger folks, are they going to be hypocrites? It's really about the police? We got to stop the police, or is it the racial thing? I don't know, but them white, I mean, but them people, they gonna use this. And they're going to play all kind of mind games with the poor Negro. Let me read, see what's going on with United. Yeah. God forbid if I'm ever in that situation, but if so, I'm crashing out and somebody coming with me. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I mean, it's like, ain't no need for me to come online and type no status or say anything like that. When it come to, you don't give no smoke signals. For at least not in this day and time of war. If you go on to war, just go to war. You know, uh, let me just keep it clean as possible. Um, they'll burn down the building and pose for pictures for social media for what they want. All they want is attention. Yes. Yes, Al Sharpton, he's going to be coming down to speak, and they already got good old Benjamin Mumble Mouth Crumpy out there doing his thing or whatever with it. It's a sad state of affairs. But hey, I'm gonna keep my eye out on it. Uh, And I guess if any additional commentary will be needed, which I'm pretty much sure I may more than likely be making additional commentary in regards to this, but I will not be seeing that video. I refuse. Just like United, I'm not watching the video, brother, sister. Thank you, sir. I don't know. I'll keep on calling you. I don't know whether you're a brother or a sister, but I appreciate you for rocking with me. However it goes. It's sure say, tastes so good it slap your mama. Pops is from the Wayans brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a hug. That shit, whatever, man. That's what and then once again that goes back to the comments you said about they post for social media pictures and doing all type of them niggas need a motherfucking hug. How you gonna be trying? What you protesting to your oppressor for? You know what your oppressor does. You know what your oppressor what your oppressor ingrained in the minds of those 5 officers and what I guess they say there. What the police have a a code or whatever per se. So all they were doing, like I said about black culture, modern black culture. Modern black culture is just a imitation, a trashy imitation, a trashy and techy imitation of the worst parts of white culture. So all they was doing was imitating the good old white officers when they killed that nigga. Pardon me, no disrespect to Mr. Tyre Nichols, being referred to as a nigga, contrary to popular and propagated belief. Being a nigga is the highest form of flattery for a black person, and more specifically, one who was descended from those who was enslaved in this country, who were referred to as niggers. So yeah, man. Let me check out what else you say, brother. Oh yeah, bro. I figured so, but you never know. I figured that because I got that energy. It had to be a brother. And the way you talk. So, brother Unitas, I don't know what we gonna do, man. But well, I know. You said what you gonna do, and I said what I'm gonna do. I don't know what they gonna do, but I won't be watching the video, and I won't. And I may read some of the commentary that people gonna make about it, but them fry they gonna fry them niggas. You ain't got to worry about whether uh they gonna get off. They gonna be made an example of, and they're gonna use the example they make for them as a proxy for the times in which they may let the next officers, the next non-black officers off, or give them a slap on the wrist for killing a nigga. That's all I get from it. So all this. Oh, we got to get ready for the civil unrest. Y'all already arrested. They already arrested the cops. Uh, they already gonna face trial for murder. Y'all said y'all wanted to see the video. First they said it's gonna be 1 to 2 weeks. I guess they sped up the release of the video. Let it play out. Peace of love, brother. Peace of love. Anybody else who come through. Thank you for taking the time to sit through my diatribe. Y'all have a great morning, night, whatever time you view.